I never believed my own brother could betray me. We trusted each other our whole lives. But one day, money destroyed everything between us. My brother Daniel was 2 years older than me. When we were kids, he always protected me. I believed he would always be on my side. We grew up in a small house with our parents. Life was simple, but our home was full of love. Those memories still live in my heart. Daniel and I shared the same bedroom for years. At night we talked about our future and dreams. We promised to always help each other. Our parents worked very hard for our family. They always told us that family must stay united. We truly believed those words. But when I was 27, everything changed. Our parents died in a terrible car accident. Our world suddenly became very empty. After that day, Daniel and I felt completely lost. We only had each other left in the world. That made our bond feel even stronger. Our parents left us their house and some savings. The house was not big or expensive, but it was full of our childhood memories. We agreed to keep the house in the family. Daniel said we should protect it forever. I trusted every word he said. Around that time, my life became difficult. I lost my job and money became a problem. Every day I felt more worried and stressed. Daniel told me not to panic about money. He said family should always help each other. His words made me feel safe again. Continue the story. One evening Daniel came to visit me. He brought some papers in his hand. He looked serious but calm. He said the papers were about the house. He told me they were only for taxes. He said it was just a small form. I asked if it was important. He smiled and said, "No, it is simple." So I did not worry about it. I trusted my brother completely. I did not read the papers carefully. I just signed my name. After that day, life continued normally. Daniel called me sometimes like always. Nothing seemed strange at all. 3 weeks later something unexpected happened. I received a letter from a bank. I did not understand why. I opened the letter slowly. Inside there was a message about the house. My heart started beating fast. The letter said I was not an owner anymore. I read the sentence again and again. I felt confused and scared. I thought it must be a mistake. Daniel would never do something like that. At least, that is what I believed. I quickly called Daniel on the phone. My voice was shaking when he answered. I asked him about the letter. For a few seconds he said nothing. The silence felt very heavy. I started to feel afraid. Finally he spoke very quietly. He told me the house was already sold. I could not believe his words. He said the papers I signed allowed it. Those papers gave him full control. My stomach felt empty. I asked him why he did this. He said he needed money quickly. He wanted to start a business. Then he said something painful. He told me it was just business. For him it was not emotional. But for me it was everything. That house was my childhood. It was my parents' memory. That night I sat alone in my room. I looked at old family photos. I felt sadness and anger together. I kept thinking about our childhood. We used to promise to protect each other. But that promise was broken. After that day our relationship changed. We spoke less and less. Soon we almost stopped talking. Time passed and life moved forward. I found a new job and a small apartment. Slowly I rebuilt my life. But the pain stayed in my heart. Betrayal from family hurts deeply. It is very hard to forget. Sometimes I still think about Daniel. I wonder if he ever feels regret. But I do not know the answer. This experience changed how I see trust. Even family members can make bad choices. Money can change people. I also learned something important. Trust should never be blind. We must protect ourselves too. Now I always read every document carefully. I ask questions before I sign anything. It is a small but important habit. My life today is peaceful again. But I never forgot that lesson. Some experiences stay forever. I lost my childhood home that day. And in many ways, I lost my brother too. That was the hardest part. But every difficult moment teaches us something. Life always gives us lessons. Sometimes they are painful. My lesson was simple but powerful. Always understand what you sign. Even when it comes from family.